It's not a matter of how fast, how far, or even where we run. Whether we run 1 mile or 100 miles, we are on a journey and embracing where it leads us. This is Running for Distance.
Well, good evening, everybody. This is Anthony, and we've got a evening of storms getting ready to roll into our area probably within the next couple of hours. We got the moon out here and a lot of cloud cover, a lot of clouds rolling in, a lot of humidity. But yeah, that's what's going on tonight. Just out for a walk and a run, and just gonna get things rolling for the evening and then settle down and watch the storms roll in. Hope you guys have a great night. We'll talk to you later. How many of y'all like tree frogs? One of my favorite things to listen to at night, especially on my runs. Hey guys, Anthony here, Running for Distance. Hope you're doing well. It's the rain has cleared. It's a beautiful evening. Hopefully there's no more rain in the forecast right now to get me completely soaked. So I'm going to run probably 7 to 8 miles. I've had a pissy afternoon and it's just put me in a bad mood, and I need to burn off some steam. You guys have never had one of those days, have you? It wasn't work related either. It's telecommunications, dealing with cell phones and porting numbers and dealing with crap that I don't even want to deal with. And I try to avoid the issues, and guess what? They still happen, and they happen like they shouldn't happen. So anyways, enough of that. So 7 to 8 miles likely tonight, and we'll just take it 1 mile at a time, 1 foot in front of the other, guys. Appreciate you guys joining along with me with this video montage and these adventures that I'm going to take you guys with me, and to share different parts of my experiences with you, and hope that you guys will get something out of it, and hope you guys will enjoy the journey. Have a great night, guys, and we'll see you next time. Hey friends, just wanted to touch base real quick on something that is very important for ultra runners, and that is your run-walk ratio for your race. Everyone has different strategies, and that's why it's important to try these things out during your training to get an idea of what your body feels like, how you're feeling, and what your game plan is going into a race. I've tried different strategies for different distances, especially my 100-miler. Reto, I know you incorporated a run-walk ratio for your pace and your strategy in your most recent race, and many of you do. The one that I'm doing tonight, because my ankle's a little sore and I'm a little fatigued, haven't eaten a lot today, but mainly because of my ankle, I'm doing a 1/4 mile walk, 1/4 mile run. It reduces the amount of stress on my body, mixing it up like that, to where I'm not running for long periods of time. And so I can run for a 1/4 mile and then I start walking. And actually, guys, this strategy today has worked to perfection because my ankle is not bothering me. It's not over fatigued, it's not overworked, and I'm getting a good workout in anyways. Still working on my cardio, but it's also a good ratio. So half, 1/4 mile walk, 1/4 mile run. And a lot of my races, especially in the latter parts of the races, when you get past like mile 50, mile 70, 75, your body's depleted, your body's tired, and you've got to have something to keep you going. You're not going to be running the whole time unless you're an elite runner, So in those later miles, I generally would go, depending on how I felt, a 1/2 mile on, 1/2 mile off, or a mile on, mile off. But earlier in the race, I know Reto experienced this and did this, and I've done this many times myself. I ran, oftentimes would be like a 3-for-1. I'm sorry about the lawnmower in the background, my neighbor is mowing. 3-for-1 ratio. 3 miles running, 1 mile walking. Allows me to run, get some distance logged, and allows my body to reset during that 1 mile of walking. And you start back up again, and you can adjust it. Whatever feels good to you, whatever works for you, that's what you guys should go with. And that's why it's important to do it during your training sessions and your practices, so that when it's time to go to the big dance, the game that you're in, or the race that I'm using basketball references, but when it's time for you to prepare for the race, you want to have all of your homework done. You want to have gone through all of the training that you needed to do, all your practice runs, all of your dry runs, and to be ready to perform on game day. You don't want to start trying to implement something brand new when the race has started, because then it's an unknown and you don't know what kind of results you're going to get. But sometimes things change during the race and you have to call an audible and you have to switch things up. Granted, I get that. But like I said, you got to be practiced and ready to go. So if the wheels do fall off and you have to change directions and pivot, make adjustments, you've practiced it and you've worked on it during your training, shouldn't be too much of an audible for you. If you've practiced a 1/2 mile walk, 1/2 mile run, 3 mile run, 1 mile walk, 1 mile on, 1 mile off, whatever it is, if you've tried different things during your training, it's not going to be too much of an adjustment for you. It won't be a shock for your body or your mental fortitude. So just some advice for you guys just to think about and to ponder, and to encourage you guys to incorporate those types of philosophies in your training as an ultra runner. Guys, I appreciate you joining along with me tonight. This is Anthony, aka the Scarecrow Runner, and you've been watching Running for Distance. We'll talk to you next time.